Hey everybody, what's going on? We are here with a timeless reading. First card that we have out, Two of Swords. Seeing you feel anxious about having to make this choice. But it feels like in order to get things moving, it has to be done. It's one of those moments where you're going through your little karmic obstacle course and you get to a point and you can pick like one button or the other and you can't move forward until you do. So I'm seeing you be at that point. You're like throwing your head up. I don't know what thing to choose here. I don't know which way to go with this. I'm trying to decide like which one do I pick. But once you do, I'm seeing the Chariot. So it feels like this thing that may feel in a moment like an impossible choice or an impossible decision. You're going to make the choice. You're going to get through this. Looks too like some of you may be feeling a little bit out of it emotionally. Like maybe you're just like not feeling up to things. Maybe not feeling like yourself. There can even be this part of you that's moving forward and you almost feel a bit disconnected with the progress that you're making. But I'm seeing that you're going to be moving out of that. What I'm seeing... Okay, so something's happening and I'm seeing you almost be like, maybe if I close my eyes and like go under this blanket, like this part of life will pass me by, but I'm seeing you be sought out here within the cycle where like something is coming for you. So I feel like it's like, hey, get on stage. We need you to show up here, and you may be hiding away from it. I know why you're hiding, metaphorically speaking, because you know that when you like come out from behind the tree over here, there's somewhere that you have to go. And where is it that you're going? You're going into the Five of Wands. So that means that you're going into basically a territory where there can be some chaos because of the changes that are happening. And so there's this part of you that's like, well, I'd rather stay back behind the curtain and not have to go on stage and do this whole complicated dance for everybody. And your guides are like, come on, get out there, get out there. It's your time to go on stage. We need you. But I'm seeing just something feel like very complicated here for you to be doing. But I'm getting to that, like, you know that when you come out, things are going to be changing as well. Like that this is going to sort of be like maybe even a precursor is what it's feeling like. And that you're not going to be able to go back to where you are right now, that it's just going to like keep moving forward is the feeling with this. So that's why I'm seeing all of the hesitance. It's like all of the hesitance to the change that you know sort of is inevitable, because I'm getting like you know that you're going to have to go up there, but I'm seeing you almost like hiding away for like as long as you can, maybe until you feel like you're getting like dragged up there a little bit, have to drag yourself up there to go do this thing that needs to be done. Some of you guys like really struggle with transitionary periods, like where are my fixed signs at? Talking to you. Those of you that have a lot of fixed signs in your like inner planets too within your birth chart, you may find transitions are really difficult as well, but change can be hard for all of us. So what else do we have going on? I do feel like you're going to have to face some sort of conflict too. Like that's part of it as well. Like maybe when you go on stage, there's a little bit of a competition that's happening. And there can be pressure because of that. You don't need to hold on so tightly. Seeing you like white knuckling this. Your guides are like, we strapped you in, you're going to be fine, but you're like holding on so tight to the bar. I'm seeing you do it for like safety purposes, but you're actually fine. But I'm seeing a lot of resistance to change, a lot of fear, a lot of like, I have to hold on to this. What if it's not gonna be okay? What if I'm gonna need this later? And it's like you're putting more and more stuff into the bag and dragging it, and everything's feeling heavier and heavier. But your guides are like, we packed everything that you need. Like, you don't need to do that. It's like they went around your room and they packed all of the stuff that you need in your little backpack, and you have it already, and you're telling them like you don't trust the way that they packed it, and you need to somehow fit everything that's in your room into this backpack, and it just feels impossible. And it's because you're trying to do something that is like super extra and unnecessary, but it's coming from a place of fear because of the movement of things. Like, you know, when things are changing, we can hold even more tightly to the things that bring us comfort because of the sense of familiarity that we have within them, even if it's not something that we need to be holding on to anymore, because you're gonna have like new things to hold on to and other things, and we want to like make sure to like clean your hands and clear them out so you can open them to the next stuff. But I'm just getting you at a point right now where there are things that you're holding on to, and that's why you're like not doing what needs to be, well, let's not say that you're not doing what needs to be done. It's just like sort of delaying the process, but that's also okay too, because you're moving at your own pace here. But I am seeing a lot of fear that this is bringing up, and so that's why I'm seeing you sort of hiding away here, which is also like cool too. But you know that like you can hide away and everybody's still going to be waiting for you to get on stage, so you really get to ask yourself, like, do I just want to go up there now and get this over with so I don't have to be dealing with this anymore, or do I want to put this off more and feel more anxious about it? Because I'm seeing you like you would have been made this choice already, but because of some of you, this is about moving in some way. It can be about traveling too. Moving, traveling, sightseeing. I am seeing definitely this like desire for things to be stable, but you're in like a burning building right now. So even if you try to like close down and stay in there, like the thing is still gonna crumble, right? Like the skin still has to be shed. The deeper part of you behind this is aware of all of these things, but I'm getting your ego like feeling a bit triggered through this, which like that's why it's coming up, you know? Like it's for your own safety. The ego comes up when you're feeling scared, you know? Coming up to like protect you, keep you safe. But your guides got your back. You really don't have anything to worry about here. Yeah, I'm seeing like a prime opportunity in front of you, but you're like, but I'm so scared because it's different than what I know. See, it's like holding on to stuff, stopping the movement and stopping the flow. Feeling scared too. Like, what if I let go of that? Then what am I gonna have? But it's like, you have what's right in front of you. There's like literally something right in front of you that you're gonna grab hold of. But I'm seeing it be, it's like the relay race is happening and you have to sort of hand the thing off, the baton, to the next person, but it's like they won't let go of it. So everything is just being stopped up is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, there can be a part of you that's like, I don't know why I'm just like not into this right now. Because with Four of Cups, it can be this feeling of like, that's not really resonating with me, or like, I don't really want that. But it's not genuinely how you feel from a grounded standpoint. It's how you feel from an ego standpoint. It's your ego like not wanting things to change. Because we have Five of Pentacles preceding this Four of Cups here. So this isn't like, this situation really isn't this situation for you, and they must have gotten the wrong guy because it's not supposed to be you up there, you know, going through this thing. It's like, nope, they got the right one here. You just are in a spot where there's this part of you that's just really resistant to the whole process of what's happening, but this is exactly what's supposed to be happening. But I feel like this is bringing up so much for you that I feel at this point, like you may even be feeling like you're getting a bit forced into a corner here. Because maybe you also have found that like when you move throughout your life, this again can come back to the birth chart, right? Because depending on the energies that we have, certain things are easier for us than others. Like they come more readily to us. If you have like a lot of cardinal energy within your chart, you may not have a hard time getting things started, you know, getting things off of the ground. With the energy that I'm seeing here, you have a difficult time transitioning, and you may have gone throughout your life for the most part like not changing things unless like other people were in charge of that stuff, you know, like always staying doing the same thing and continuing on whether you felt that was ultimately benefiting you or not, and only sort of shifting lanes when you could not potentially like go any further at all, or someone like moved you, you know, or like the earth moved you. But I feel like this is more like you have to be the one to move yourself here, and that's not feeling good because you're used to holding on to things and like trying to do what you can to provide yourself with a sense of security. But this is also about you trusting. Like I'm getting that even though this is something physically that's taking place for you, there's a lot of spiritual growth that's occurring too, about you like trusting the process and trusting the universe and trusting where you're being guided. Because I'm seeing things like pop up very directly in front of you where it's like your guides, even though they're having you go across this like body of water right now, they are putting stepping stones in front of you like at each point. All you have to do is make the decision to step. But I'm getting even that just be like a bit of a struggle right now, which is okay. This just may not be one of your most like prominent skills, but it's something that currently it's time for you to learn how to do this. So that's why it's popping up for you. But it's like you spent time learning how to do other skills. Now it's about this type of thing. And it feels uncomfortable. It's like it's moving too fast for me. Or if I go that way, like I'm not going to be able to come back here. You know, it's like this whole thing that I'm seeing that's really like ultimately about you releasing things and moving forward. But all of the stuff that has you trying to like hide under the bed and not go anywhere. But all of this is to get you moving. Like all of this is for your growth. All of this is for your benefit. All of this is for your progress. But you just may not be feeling like that right now because you feel scared, because you feel limited. When I say scared, I mean like there are thoughts of fear that are impacting you right now, that are influencing you right now. This can be like self-limiting thoughts. It can be, self-limiting thoughts. Thoughts that are sort of limiting what you can do and what even can be manifesting within your reality, thinking that like things aren't going to work out, or it's not going to be okay, or like your guides aren't going to catch you when you fall, you know, that sort of thing. But they're really right there with you. Yeah, this is so wild too, because there's conflict that needs to come to an end, and that is going to come to an end if you stop fighting this change that's happening, like stop resisting it. Because what I'm seeing is the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. That means that there's a door opening right in front of you. There's a stepping stone being laid right in front of you that you're thoroughly going to enjoy. And it's going to allow all of this conflict to come to an end. But I'm seeing you still like pretending that you don't see the stepping stone in front of you. Like, if I close my eyes, like, maybe I just won't have to. And, like, your guides are not going to push you. I'm seeing this for some reason. Sometimes when we get into situations, the guides are like, ready or not, you know, and sort of do one of those to you. But I'm seeing in this situation, if you want to stand there and you want to, like, keep the blindfold on and pretend that, like, you can't see the stepping stone in front of you, they're going to just stand there and wait with you until you're ready to take this step. So I'm seeing them just, like, being all around you, waiting for you to take this step, but you're not going to get pushed. So it's not going to happen until you do it. So that is what I'm seeing here. So if you were wondering, like maybe I'll get the push this time, you know, even though it's like, I hate it when they push me, it's like sort of waiting and being like, well, are they going to push me to, like, make this happen? No, it's not going to happen this time. You have to do it. But I'm getting that in other situations you've been in. You may have been pushed before, so you never really had to do this part yourself, but you have to do this part yourself this time. Okay? I'm seeing some strong Cancer energy here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.